Some students are beginning to plan for life after they graduate from college. One local school hosted a career fair on Thursday, but this one wasn't open to all. YNN's Mike Dean and photojournalist Tim Keegan have that story.
I'll get your resume back to Michelle.
Some RIT students are getting a head start on landing a job. That's not easy during these economic times with fewer jobs available, and it can be even more difficult for students with no or very little work experience.
And I tell them what positive attributes I contribute to the workforce I could. You know, let's say my leadership skills, my communication skills, my organization skills, I would go on those.
For those who are deaf and hard of hearing, they say persistence is the key to finding that first job. They believe the challenges are greater for them when trying to enter the workforce.
Well, challenges. It is a challenge. It's hard. Being deaf is, you know, you hear a lot of no's, but you do find that one person who's willing to work with you, willing to give you a chance with an interview, and you get hired and go on from there.
There are jobs to be had for the deaf and hard of hearing. This career fair, now in its 10th year, has been a success. NTID says more than 90% of its students find a job within a year of graduation.
Having a career fair is one strategy of finding a job. Another strategy is networking. Another strategy is to apply online. So a career fair is one strategy that works well for a deaf and hard of hearing student.
More than 40 employers were on hand interviewing prospective employees. They range from federal agencies to private companies to not-for-profits. And some of the recruiters are NTID grads. Sam Seppa received his master's degree in human resources from RIT in 2008. He was back on campus interviewing students for IBM. Seppa said he got his current job through the NTID career fair.
Actually, I met the recruiter here from IBM, and they were very interested in me as being a candidate, and they brought me to interview at IBM, and I interviewed with several people in IBM, and they hired me right away. From the job fair, NTID is a great place to start.
Not all were looking for full-time jobs. Some students were interested in internships or co-ops. They hope those will lead to a permanent position. Mike Dean, YNN.